Houston, happy Thursday. Jacob Rascon, Steph Simmons. We are under a weather impact alert for good reason.
That's because we are continuing to track conditions across the Houston area. So let's get straight to meteorologist Kim Castro with the very latest.
Good morning. Yeah, thank you for waking up with us this morning. Now, we are the only station that has this network of hundreds of gauges in people's backyards, is what we call the neighborhood weather network. So I can tell you exactly how much rainfall has come down. County Road 391 in Matagorda has already seen more than 5.5 inches of rainfall. And just to the west of there's been radar estimates of 10 inches of rainfall in just 6 hours. So we're coming up on a foot of rain in an incredible amount. And that's why we've got a big flood concern for today. Radar right now is active across the area. The only spot where you're seeing no activity for now is going to be the North Freeway, Huntsville, Conroe down to Spring. But even in the Woodlands now starting to see some light rain, and then it progresses to moderate rainfall for the Loop. And then the south side of the Beltway now starting to see some heavy rain. That next batch is moving in over the next 30 to 45 minutes. Is already riding along I-10, the Katy Freeway, and that is going to be a big problem for some spots that have been hit really hard. In addition to the heavy rainfall, we are tracking a couple of special weather statements. So what that means is that we're seeing a couple of areas that are now showing some gusty wind along with the potential for some hail. We've seen heavy rainfall that's leading to flash flood concerns. There's a warning from Matagorda even into close to the Hawkinsville area until 7:15. It's been extended. And there's another bullseye spot, Cloverleaf, Barrett to Mont Bellevue, that has a warning up until 7:30. This particular spot has seen it all. Heavy rain and even some hail along FM 1409 right now, Jen. Some pea-sized hail, so we're tracking it all for you.
Listen, Kim, when I see you say all that and I see all of this red on the map, even when I'm home, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here, right now. Yes, so 90 from Liberty to Sheiks. This is blinding rain. This is a huge concern. Just stay off of the roadways. Do not drive in this area, as there could be flooding and just really problematic. Same for Angleton up through Bonnie. The deep reds are of major concern, especially just west of the 288 corridor. All those side streets taking on a tremendous amount of water right now. We have 2 incidents in town. East Loop southbound at 225. It's going to be at a crawl, and we have a heavy truck crash on the Beltway headed southbound at Philippine, right in the Jersey Village area. Traffic has been backing up. This is about a 2-mile southbound backup. So if you want to take Fairbanks or Gessner, do something else other than the Beltway, you might save yourself some time. You're going to have to sit through some traffic lights. A left lane is blocked. Luckily, this truck is not overturned, but I've been warning you to stay your distance away from trucks because it takes them twice as long to stop. And especially in rainy conditions, you do not want to be anywhere near those heavy trucks. This is the Southwest Freeway at Bissonnet. It's outbound where we have an incident working. And Devon Rami, I hear you're coming inbound on bypassing some of this traffic here.
That's right, Jen. We're on the Southwest Freeway heading back into the city. And for the most part, it's been smooth sailing out here considering the conditions that we are all dealing with out here on the roadways this morning. I'm going to flip the camera around just so you can see what we're seeing. You can see steady flow of traffic and, of course, a steady flow of rain that's been falling for the last few hours. We've been out here since 4:30 this morning, going back and forth here from Fort Bend County back into the city, and it's been pretty constant with the rain. And on top of that, you're dealing with the water that's on the road that's being splashed back up onto your windshield as you're driving from the driver in front of you. And so thankfully we're not dealing with any sort of major limited visibility issues, but you definitely want to make sure your windshield wipers are in tip-top shape this morning as you're heading out. Also, we haven't had to deal with any sort of accidents or anything like that. I know you've reported, Jen, that there have been a couple accidents across the metro area, but fortunately we haven't been seeing any. And for the most part, everyone that we've been seeing out on the roads this morning, they have been driving cautiously. People have been slowing down. a sea of red lights in front of us, as you can see right now, as people are just taking their time to get to their destinations this morning and to do so safely. That's the latest from the roadways here across the Houston area. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Oh yeah, those wipers are going. All right, Devon, thank you. And here's a look at the power outages in the Houston area right now. The storms have knocked out power for more than 12,000 CenterPoint customers, and Entergy is now reporting more than 3,000 customers who are currently in the dark.
We're continuing to